Hey guys, I've got a water leak in my 2013 Mazda 3. It seems like every year or every generation of Mazda seem to have a water leak. So, based on my experience and also the research from other YouTubers, let's go through the possible places where you can have a leak in your trunk. So, some people have said the seam over here, this body seam, it's sometimes it can get frayed or cracked over time. So somebody on YouTube in the UK put some caulking over this, make sure it's this closed up. You can see over here that there does appear to be a little crack. Now another place where you could get water in here is through this grommet. What you have to do is just take out the grommet from the outside, inside underneath, and then put your silicone on the outside, and some people like to put it on the inside, and I think that's overkill, but it's up to you. And in my case, you can see that there's been some water stains coming from this little peg that's attached to the tail light. So what you have to do is, if you want to be lazy, just put caulking around this area. If you want to do it right, you got to take out the tail light here, pull it out, put silicone on the mating surfaces for the gasket that's in there. You don't need to buy a new gasket, just reseal it. Okay, so in my case, I did have water coming from up here too. I'm not sure where that could be from, but this piece is the bracket. This that's used for the hood hinge. Although the water coming in this area could also be from this grommet too, but I'm not so sure yet. But or it could be from a seam on the inside. It's kind of hard to see. I did have some water passing by this area here. Now I knew that was the case because I smeared toothpaste, some like kids blue-green toothpaste all along the sides. So once the water hits the toothpaste will run. You can see some toothpaste residue over here. So that's why I know there's some water coming in this way. Another place where you're going to get leaks is from this gasket. It's weather stripping, I should say, where water is going to run down the sides, and through capillary action, it's going to get pulled up through this gasket and then over the ridge over here. And I had a bunch of water sitting along this ridge here. So on the right side, you'll see the same thing, the same parallels. You're going to have a water leak over here. As you can see, I had cleaned up some of this debris, and same thing with the body seam over here. You can caulk along this line, make sure nothing gets in there. Another place where I had water, I had some water drops right on top of this hump here. And as a matter of fact, I had a line of water drops all the way down here. Coming from what? I have no idea, because right above this is the shelf. As you can see, that's inside the window. But as you know, water sometimes can run up instead of just down. So I'm hoping if I can cover up the seam on the outside, and that would take care of it. But the odd thing was there was water in this part here. I noticed that's a dip, so somehow water got into the harness and ended up over here, which then dropped to here and then down. So those are some good places to check to see if you have water leaks. And good luck, guys. I'm gonna seal up all those places, and hopefully that takes care of my problem, and hopefully you'll be able to solve yours. Oh, and lastly, let me show you what I'm going to use. I'm going to use this Gorilla caulk and seal. The reason why I'm using this instead of some kind of typical silicone seal is that I don't want an adhesive. I don't want glue. I want something that that's going to be soft and that I can remove easily, because all these parts here, if you try gluing in your tail light, good luck trying to get it out if you ever have to replace the tail light. So that's the tips. This was maybe $5 at Walmart, $6 at Walmart. So have a good day. Good luck.